Hey, what's going on, all my card homies? Welcome back to Ol'SargeCollects. My name is Dan, and it's that time of week again. It's that time where you're going to see all the junk I've picked up this week. And I'm going to start off before I show you all that junk. I'm going to start off with a care package from my good buddy Ben over at Blix Cards. And if you have not been to his channel yet, Blix Cards, you definitely need to go over there and check it out. He's got a good channel and he's got a very diverse collection. So you're going to see a lot of things ranging from baseball, football, basketball, non-sports. You're going to see quite a bit at his channel. He does a lot of SGC or PSA submissions, and that's something I really enjoy watching as well. So I think if you enjoy all those things, you'll enjoy his channel. So Ben was first off great guy, and he was generous and kind enough to send me a care package. And so I have not gone through all these yet, Ben. I wanted to share these on camera, although I did open up the package because I just wanted to save some time. So now the first thing I'm going to do is open up this package here. So this says one of Drew's, and it says thanks again, Dan. Stay blessed, Ben. So I'm assuming that this is one of those card stands from Drew, a vintage legacy, and so I've not had one of these yet. But Drew, another YouTuber. And if you're sub to me, then you're more than likely sub to Drew. But from a Vintage Legacy, he's got an awesome channel, and he's a woodworker. That's beautiful. He's a woodworker, and he's been making some of these awesome card stands. This is really nice. I do like it. I have dabbled in some woodworking myself, and I like this. This is nice. I may have to try to replicate it somehow. I do that sometimes. I find stuff that's made out of wood and I try to replicate it. So awesome. I'm gonna put this back here and I'm gonna use it here in a minute. Let's jump into some of this other stuff that Ben sent. So let's see. Here's a pack here, and on the front is Uncle Mike. If you're not familiar with me referring to him as Uncle Mike. So when I was a kid growing up, my stepmother's family was related to Mike Morgan, who had a long time career in Major League Baseball. And my stepbrothers and I, we called him Uncle Mike, and he was married to my stepbrother's wife. I'm sorry, my stepbrother's aunt, who was named Cassie. And so every time that Mike Morgan and his teammates, his team, would go to Houston, where we lived, to play the Astros, I would always get to hang out with Uncle Mike and whichever team he was playing with, whether that was the Dodgers or the Cubs. Generally, during that time, it was one of those two teams. So here he's depicted on the St. Louis Cardinals. And this is a 1996, I believe, Leaf. And I'm not really sure the series that this is from, signatures. Really cool, though. I do have a graded copy of this card and really love it. I'm glad to have another copy in my collection. Thank you, Ben, so much. And here is an awesome card. Check this out. A 1981 Tron card. I do not have this card. In fact, I have only a sticker from this set. So that rocks. I love that. Man, that's going to have to go in one of my slabs, one of my Pro Mag slabs. I like that a lot. Let's see what we got here. Ben's a really generous guy. Did not have to do this, my friend. Let's see here. A couple of cards in here. So, okay. So here we have these are from 1889, and this is a Kenny Tobacco, and this is from the military series. This one is a Louisiana Rifles New Orleans Militia. Really cool card here, and I think this one's in really good shape actually. I do have this card, but I think it's in worse shape than the one that you sent, Ben. So thank you, sir, for this one because I think these are going to be sent to SGC at some point. So I'm excited about that. You sending me a better copy than the one I have. This is cool. So Louis Armstrong, who is a famous New Orleanian. I can't say it sometimes. Anyway, that's a really cool card. I'm gonna have to do some more research and find out when this card came from. So that's really neat. Check that out. Ooh. Oh, this is LaSalle from Louisiana. This is awesome. This is from the 1933 Indian chewing gum, same year that the Goudies came out. In fact, the back of it, this is a Gaudi card, and the back of it is just like the 1933 Goudies. French pioneer with the zest for adventure. That's cool. Ooh, I like that. That's an awesome card. What else do we have here? What is this? Landing of Columbus. I could barely read that. I think I need glasses. Territorial expansion. Louisiana Purchase. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. And this is a cool one. This is a Panini Dominator. This one's numbered too to 25. Check that out. Miller Huggins. I did not have this card. I actually only have, I think, two cards in this set, and neither one of them are numbered. So that's awesome. I'm gonna have to start looking for the numbered ones now. That one's nice. It's got some refractor on it. This is a really cool card too. So this is a 1910 Helmar Tobacco card, and this is from I believe, a 50 card set depicting each state. It might be more than 50 because they had some different cards thrown in there. But really cool. I've actually been looking for this card and did not have it. So thank you, sir, for adding this to my collection. This is cool. This is of the state of Louisiana. Really awesome card. Oh man, you killed it here with this 1977 top Star Wars Han Solo card. Man, I like this. This is awesome. Thank you so much. I did not have this card, and it will go perfectly in my Star Wars collection. And then this is a really cool card. We've actually already talked about some of these characters here. So this is a 1893 or 94 Arbuckle coffee card, and this is from a 50 card set, and it's depicting each state. And this one in particular is depicting the state I live in, of Louisiana. And so earlier you saw that LaSalle card. This is LaSalle at the mouth of the Mississippi. And then you have, what is his name? Bienville. Bienville here in the center. He is the founder of New Orleans. You have some Arcadians up here at the top who are farming. And then you have soldiers down here for the War of 1812 in the Battle of New Orleans in 1814. So I know this because I've read the back of this card already. But man, that is so awesome. Such an awesome, thoughtful care package, Ben. Thank you so much, man. You are very, very kind and generous, and you're a good friend, and I do appreciate you very much for sending those cards my way. Thanks again. Okay, so at this time, I'm going to go over the pickups that I got this month. And I'm going to start off with it's a card, but it is not a baseball card. It is not a sports card at all. And if you are familiar with me, you know that I love Dr. Pepper and I collect Dr. Pepper stuff. That's my second hobby is a Dr. Pepper collection. But I found a card, a very rare card, that if I had to compare this to a baseball card, I would say this is pretty much like the I wouldn't say the Honus Wagner. I would say this is in comparison to like the Eddie Plank T206. Just one you don't see come up very often. In fact, the entire time I've been collecting, I've never once seen this card before. So really cool. This is from the very early history of Dr. Pepper, somewhere right around the turn of the century, 1900. And at that time, Dr. Pepper was split up into two companies, one based out of Waco, Texas, and one based out of Dallas, Texas. And the original founders had split up and opened up. One of the guys opened up his factory in Dallas. Well, this comes from that time frame. It was only open for about 5 years, and this comes from that time frame, and it's very rare. So this is a token, and it says on the back here, this is a token for a free bottle of Dr. Pepper at any soda fountain, dispensing Dr. Pepper. And it says on here, Dallas, Texas, and you've got this really ornate Dr. Pepper, scribe here. And then on the front, you've got Drink Dr. Pepper, and it says the year round an ideal beverage. And that in particular dates this to the turn of the century. And so I'm going to put that right here, and it's just going to kind of hang out here in the background for a while during this video. But I've got more cards to show you, and I'm going to go oldest to newest. So that means that for you guys that don't like the shiny stuff, you can, once I get through the old stuff, you can just turn off the video or find a better video to watch. Now, the first one I'm going to share with you is it's a Duke card from around 1888 or so, and this is the Bicycle and Trick Riders, and this was, like I said, Duke and Sons out of New York. And this one is the Slack Rope Riding, and again, it's on one of those high bicycles, which I couldn't even ride a high bicycle on my own, let alone on a tightrope. That's just nuts. So I thought I'd pick this one up. I really love the image on there. And then I also, to go along with that right there from Ben, I got this one here of the state of Pennsylvania. And the reason why is because this is an early image of Benjamin Franklin, and it's an image of the Liberty Bell, which I thought was really cool. So on the back it says Braddock's defeat, which would be this image. I guess this image here, maybe this image up top. Benjamin Franklin, I already showed you. Penn's treaty with the Indians. Okay, that was the bottom image. And then the Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, Philadelphia. That's really cool, right? So here's the treaty with the Indians, Braddock's retreat, Benjamin Franklin, Liberty Bell. Really cool. All right, now we're going to get into some cards. And one of the best cards I picked up this week is, oh my gosh, I'm scratching my table over here. One of the best cards I picked up this week is this 1952 Bowman Roy Campanella. And this is just an absolute beautiful card. The centering on it is amazing. The image on it, there's no print lines, there's no snowing, just a beautiful image. And this is for my 1952 Bowman collection that I'm putting together. So that's the first card. And then another beautiful card that I picked up this week is this 1952 Bowman Monty Irvin in a SGC 5. Another beautiful, well-centered card. No snowing, no print lines. Awesome second year Monty Irvin card. And here's the back of this one. So we'll put Monty Irvin right there. Move you right there. I'm going to keep Dr. Pepper in the middle. Then I got this 1957 Topps Al Walker with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Now, I just like the photography of this card. It's just an awesome vantage point of the photographer and the way he cropped the player. I just think it was really cool. I mean, it's a posed image, but still, it's a really cool way of doing a posed image. So here's the back on that one. Let's see, I'll put him right there. All right, now on to some new stuff. It's going to jump pretty far ahead and going straight to 2003. I picked up this really awesome looking mirror red. This is a 2003 Leaf Certified Materials mirror red. This one is serial numbered to 100. And Babe Ruth, obviously. And I had not heard of these cards before, and so I ran across this one in an auction, and I ended up picking this one up. And I come to find out there's an entire run of these. I probably will never finish it. However, I've already picked up 2 other cards from this run. So there's a mirror image numbered out of 400 that I got, and there's a blue mirror numbered out of 50 that I picked up. And those will be coming probably next week, so you'll see those next week. Pretty cool image, and love that foil work of Babe Ruth. And then I got a 2007 Upper Deck Masterpiece green linen of Babe Ruth. Now here's why I picked this card up. Look at it next to these Bowmans. Doesn't it look like it would fit right in with a Bowman? I mean, look at the green background. Coupled with that green border, and it looks like it should be, a Bowman card from the 1950s. So that's why I picked that card up. Just a really cool image there. Then I got this 2020 Stadium Club Chrome of Ricky Henderson. And yes, I am copycatting Shane from Shoebox Legends. He showed this card on his channel, and man, you know how it is. I saw it. I couldn't help myself. I jumped onto eBay. I found it. I would have liked to have found a refractor version of this card, but this one is nonetheless still cool. So, and the next card I got is a 2020 Allen and Ginter numbered out of 50 of Roger Maris. This is the gold refractor. So I already have the Babe Ruth numbered out of 50 gold refractor Allen and Ginter card from the same year. And I plan on picking up the Aaron Judge when I find it, and then I'll be able to display them all together. And then that leads me into the next 2 cards that I picked up. I'm going to share both of them at the same time. So I picked up both of these 2022 Topps cards of Babe Ruth and Roger Maris. And the reason why is because I want to display them with my 2022 Topps Aaron Judge. And I think that they will all look really nice next to each other, for that home run record. So here's the backs on those. And then I got a 2023 Panini. What is this? A 2023 Panini select names of Cool Papa Bell. And this is a beautiful card, by the way. So this card comes from a 10-card subset. There are only 10 examples in this set, and they're not numbered, but the imagery on this, the the foil work, the etching. It's all just beautiful. And look at that image of Cool Papa Bell. This is just a killer looking card. And he's card number 1 in the set with his nickname Cool Papa. Now, I also have the Babe Ruth on its way. So next week you'll be able to see Babe Ruth from the same set. So just an awesome image. Last card I'm going to share with you. This is a 2024 Panini Donruss Optic baseball card, numbered out of 149 of Joe Jackson. And I think this is going to be sent to SGC. I really love the green. There's multiple options. You can get black optic. You can get multiple different options. For me, the green is where was what I enjoyed. So I believe these 2 cards here are going to be sent to SGC along with these 2 trade cards in the back. I might even send this one to SGC. I mean, that thing is just amazing looking. So you should definitely head out and try to find one of these. That's a beautiful looking card. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this this week's recap of all the junk I picked up and all the terrible centering, the low eye appeal that you see here. I hope you enjoyed all that. Also, Ben, thank you so much again, buddy, for this awesome care package you sent. I really do love all the cards, and they're very unique, and they will definitely fit into my collection, man. Thank you very, very much. I can't believe the generosity. So thank you so much, Ben. Anyway, guys, so keep hunting the good stuff. Take care, and until next week, I'll see you next time.